This is one of those games where they saw it at the store. Somebody's parents said,
Dad's trying to buy your love right after the divorce.
Right.
We've all seen videos of, like, when animals attack. There was a whole Fox series, right?
Right, and there's like 3,000 or 4,000 different versions of this is what happens when you run from the police. And
Yeah.
this guy, what
Yeah.
an idiot.
This joker thought he could run from the law by cruising through an intersection at 90 miles an hour.
And
but
now
Mr. Telephone Pole has other plans.
And now he's roadkill. There was a gas station I'd go to when I was a kid, and it was one of those like fun country gas stations where they had all the goofy crap on the walls.
Sure.
And they were boxes of roadkill helper.
Okay, yeah, just for funsies.
It was stuff that was just run
Yeah.
over. Like, this is what you can make out of the run over skunk.
I remember the fake cans of, like, canned raccoon, canned possum, but it was just, novelty toys.
Heavy Iron Studios no longer in business because they made The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer.
Hell yeah. So do you
Hell
think they
yeah.
made this not knowing if and when they were ever going to do a sequel to The Incredibles as a movie?
Right. What's funny is, though, they made a game for The Incredibles, and then they also made a game for The Rise of the Underminer, which is a spiritual sequel to The Incredibles.
I like that we're not playing The Incredibles the first game.
No, I don't want to. We all know what happens.
Well, we're about to be told.
When we last saw The Incredibles... we gotta skip. That's from a movie.
Yeah, that's just straight up footage from the movie.
I can't just put that on here.
All right, while it's loading, why don't you load up the intro to the show?
Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is Craig T. Nelson.
And I'm Krang T. Nelson, apparently.
If Coach had beef with the Ninja Turtles...
No, what
Krang.
happens is the coach lifts up his shirt and Dauber's living in his stomach.
Oh, jeez.
M-O-O-N smells Krang.
That's awesome.
All right, that's a lot of references all piled up at once.
I expected you to say, instead of Krang T. Nelson, I thought you'd be like, and I'm Tom Cullen.
M-O-O-N spells podcast.
This is fun.
Yeah, again, this is just the movie.
Well, this is the end of the movie, right?
Right, this is the end of The Incredibles.
Whoa, it's funny. They made her do the thing.
Yeah.
Remember that one thing she accidentally did? Now it's a thing that they just do.
Yeah, that's what happens, right?
Anyway, this is just the game. You run around, you punch stuff. It's barely a game. I love the voice acting, though. I know you can't hear it, but just imagine it's not Craig T. Nelson and it's not Sam Jackson,
Right.
but it could be. You know? Like, well, Frozone doesn't sound anything like Sam Jackson. The guy that is doing Mr. Incredible, he sounds...
Is he at least doing kind of an impression?
He's trying to.
Yeah.
The guy playing Frozone is just playing... Yeah. What he thinks Sam Jackson might sound like, and he's not. He's missing the mark.
Look, I'm fine with the generics for, like, you know when animated Disney movies would have TV shows, or Men in Black would have an animated series.
Yeah, I remember Timon and Pumbaa, the series.
Right, and it's one of those things where you're not gonna get Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones to do Men in Black, the animated series.
Of course not.
So I'm fine with just a generic gruff sounding guy. That guy is cool. That guy is also in Full Metal Jacket, by the way. That actor.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Ed O. Ross, I believe is his name.
Hell yeah.
He was also in 6 Feet Under. He played like a Russian flower shop owner on that.
A lot of working actors out there that their job is to be an actor in as much stuff as possible because they're not making millions of dollars. They're making a wage.
Oh, he made a killing in the 80s just playing like every type of bad guy. Like, he could be a Latino bad guy. He could be a Russian bad guy. He could be a gruff military general kind of bad guy. Like, he was just that guy, and he was great at it. So yeah, when they needed a gruff older guy working actor to do Men in Black the TV series, they're like, yeah, you're gonna be our Agent K. It's gonna be great, and he does a great job.
I do like that they made Frozone a playable character because the entire time I'm watching The Incredibles, I'm like, I want to see Frozone do more Iceman shit, because he's doing the Iceman thing. He's always spraying ice in front of him to fly around on his ice coaster that he builds in front of himself. It's very cool.
Let's assume
I like ice characters.
that Frozone is essentially Iceman, right?
Basically, yeah.
We haven't seen him take like a fully ice form or anything like that, but he's approximating Iceman, what we know as Iceman's powers, right?
Right.
Iceman is one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel universe.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Like, he can do crazy stuff. It's not even that he like needs water, although we do see that Frozone kind of needs water.
I used to play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom, and one of the rules was, all right, you can pick any of the 69 characters in this game. You cannot pick Iceman. Because his shield, anytime you'd press block with Iceman, you could block every single attack.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in video games, they'll block some of the attack.
Right, but it's like this heavy attack, penetrated your defenses and staggered you or whatever.
Right, Iceman was impenetrable in that game. So the rule was, all right, you can pick anybody, not Iceman, because it's cheap. It's just like when you're playing Mortal Kombat. You're not allowed to pick Sub-Zero.
Oh, I love Sub-Zero, though.
Yeah, of course you do, because he's awesome.
God, he's the coolest.
And he freezes shit. It's great.
I like the I don't remember what it is. It's probably Mortal Kombat. Like,
look at that! Isn't that awesome?
Mortal Kombat like 11 or something, where he can do the ice replica version of himself.
Yeah.
But then you can also just throw that at the guy. I love doing that. Just throwing an ice sculpture at someone in such a brutal game where people like get their spines ripped out and stuff. And like, I'm gonna throw an ice sculpture at you.
Just throw this beautiful frozen swan at you.
Yeah. Like I accosted you at a quinceañera.
I got like a corn kernel. Hang on.
Oh no, those are the worst. Oh, stand by for corn kernel extraction. Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, it's right in the back of my throat. All right, we're back. I got my tonsils removed, so that was pretty cool.
Tonsillectomy.
And now I get to have ice cream as dinner for the next 6 to 7 days.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
He makes a good point. Let it be known, I think we say this every now and then, but Forrest Gump is a terrible movie.
It's boomer porn.
It's boomer porn and it's a bad movie.
It's just... Sorry I ruined your Black Panther party. It's so fucking terrible.
It's awful.
And, as an actor, I genuinely find most things Tom Hanks in to be very watchable. So, I have seen Forrest Gump many times. It was just on TV, I feel like, most of our teen years.
He's 100% in the files, though, right? Like...
I honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
At the risk of slandering Tom Hanks' possibly good name, we don't know.
Sometimes... what happens when certain conspiracies get verified
right
is that you go, oh well, the person who said that also said this,
and the person who said it is also in the files, so
or it's just one of those things where it's all still being released, so who knows.
Real he said she said bullshit.
I don't know. We'll know. I guess we'll know if like another Tom Hanks movie comes out like next year.
Right. I got worried the game crashed for a second there. I was like, no.
Oh no.
No, I did a test drive of this last night. It was great. It was running great.
No, this has got to be rock solid, right? Like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This ain't eating up too much of your RAM.
There's nothing going on in this game.
Can't possibly be.
We're running around. We're gonna kill the Underminer.
Right. I was gonna say, you said this was barely a game, and just from what I know of what the movies did with the Underminer, like how little they did with him, like what else could possibly happen? Like this battle ends in this area, right?
Right.
Like you go you get him and then it's over. What else happens in the game?
I'm trying to do my super move. It said I can do a super move.
An incredible
All right, that
move.
was something. That was cool. That felt supery.
Something amazing, I guess.
Yeah, right. The movie's great. I love The Incredibles. We watched it.
It's so good.
We watched it over the weekend. Just slapped it on. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. And
I haven't seen it.
It still holds up.
Either.
It's just wonderful. It's a perfect movie.
It's really, really well done.
Edna Mode, every single line that she says is quotable.
My God, you've gotten fat.
And I was like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure they made a game for this. I didn't know they made 2 games.
They made 2 games, baby. And we chose the worst one.
Are they good? They're games, and they were released.
They're games.
I remember when I was a kid, some of the Disney games were extremely difficult. I remember it was on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, the Toy Story game was fucking possible to play.
I remember they ran the hell out of the advertisements for the Toy Story game back on the VHS tapes back in the day.
They were weird ads too.
It was. I just remember specifically it would show like Woody jumping like on the Toy Story or the Pixar ball.
Yeah, right.
Bouncy ball.
Oh, here, that reminds me. Hang on.
So it seemed like kind of a relatively normal platformer.
I have a sack for you to go through.
Oh God.
Here's a sack. This is that real crinkly sound was the fucking sack. It's an actual sack.
You're doing a visual bit.
I'm doing a bit, yeah. And by visual, I mean look through there and see what I found today.
This is a sack of VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Why are they
haul.
oversized? Look how big that Shrek is.
I don't know why. Whenever Shrek, so I got Shrek on VHS today.
You got awesome. Toy Story.
Our Toy Story's a little bit. Our copy of Toy Story on VHS is a little messed up.
I'm seeing Shrek 2.
Hell yeah.
Shanghai Nights.
And Shanghai Noon.
Ooh, the 1979 Dracula.
That's the best one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
I'm seeing a couple more things in here. Hold on. Shanghai Noon, yeah.
Hell yeah.
There it is. All right. And last but certainly not least, this is kind of a save the best for last situation because I felt something big. And
there's something big in this bag.
And
yeah,
I'm being rewarded. It is the BBC Video Collection, 3 separate tapes of Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you've got A Close Shave, Grand Day Out, and my personal favorite, The Wrong Trousers.
It's The Wrong Trousers.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, Wrong Trousers is my favorite.
Hell yeah.
That's the first one I ever saw, and I'm really thankful for that.
You might be right. I don't know if it's just that or if I just really love the bubbly design of those pants.
It's
it's robot pants.
It's the evil penguin with the fucking glove on his head because he doesn't want to be a penguin. He's an evil rooster penguin.
Maybe.
It's awesome.
Maybe the most evil villain in all of fiction.
Oh, he sucks.
The penguin.
They finally made a sequel a few years back. It was like a sequel to The Wrong Trousers. It was fine. You know, it's not quite the same, of course, but it was great. It's stop motion. Any kind of genuine stop motion, I'll fucking watch it. I'll give it a shot.
You just inherently have to put so much love and effort to even accomplish stop motion.
Is he dead?
He's
all right.
It really is.
Get out of the way.
It's one of those things where you just feel it in all of those types of projects, you know? Because most stop motion movies are really just one crazy guy at the center of all of it, even though it takes a lot of people to make them.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like you were on the right track. Yeah. Yeah, build your bridge. You just gotta...
I gotta, like, use... This is where 2-player mode probably comes in handy.
Yeah, well, I would love to help you, but, you know. Now do it. Now.
See? It's not quite enough time.
Yeah, it's really not.
There we go. I got it. Hell yeah.
Go, go, go.
I'm gonna freeze yo ass.
Kill him.
He's got a buddy. Shit.
Honestly, though, this is more than I thought the game kind of had to offer.
Yeah, it's fine. You know.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, press Z to upgrade.
Okay. What should we upgrade? Ice punch, glide. I mean punching, right?
No, freeze ray. That's what you've been having trouble with.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. All right. Upgraded the freeze ray. Perfect.
Yeah, right?
A wonderful idea.
I thought so. But then again, I thought of it, so...
I thought of it. It's the right thing to do.
So naturally, I have a high opinion of it.
So yeah, Wrong Trousers, wonderful. Whenever I got those, the boss said today, he goes, "Why do you like tapes so much? They look awful." And I'm like, I don't know why that I like them so much.
Because they look like how I remember them. I don't remember them in fucking 4K.
Right.
What are you talking about? They look awful. They look exactly as they should, according to my child brain.
They look the way that I expect them to.
Right.
I'm not buying them because I want a high definition experience. I'm buying them.
I'm not like, ooh, Dune Part 2 came out in fucking beta tape. I'm gonna get that.
I'm buying them because I like physical media. I appreciate physical media, and I appreciate it in the form that it's. I appreciate the way it's supposed to look in the form that it's delivered. VHS tape is supposed to look like VHS, and it does, and that's what I want. I want it to look like that. I don't want to see everything perfect. You know.
I'm gonna agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah. All of that.
So yeah, good haul today.
I'm gonna give you the highest compliment I can give you genuinely, which is that I'm genuinely jealous of the Dracula tape.
Really?
Yeah, man. I love old Dracula.
That's yours now. That belongs to you.
I love all the Draculas.
I'm giving it to you because I think you'd appreciate it more than me.
Oh, it's
only because, and not because I don't like it, just because I know that you're a huge horror fan.
I have a lot
and
of
that
yeah.
you have a good horror collection. You should have it.
A lot of horror right around this era, because this is the 79 Frank Langella, Laurence Olivier Dracula with Donald Pleasance. Like, come on, who doesn't want to watch that?
Even now, everything you're saying about it says I should not have this. You should have this. You know? Because I saw it and I go, it's Saruman, but he's Dracula.
Look, if
see what I mean? Like, and you're listing off everyone in it. You already know everything about it. Yeah, that should belong to you.
Look, if we get a copy of Van Helsing on DVD, and I'll give that to you.
Hell yeah.
I think you like that more than
Bet.
I do. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, all yours, buddy.
Oh, I have that on VHS.
Right.
I got that recently.
Hell yeah.
It is a terrible movie. Just awful. There are certain things about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that I enjoy.
It's watchable.
I like the way that they portrayed Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde the most. One thing that's big is that Mr. Hyde is practical the entire time. The big, scary, horrible enemy that he fights in the end of the movie is awful CGI. But Mr. Hyde throughout that movie is portrayed practically. He's got big, giant arms.
Yeah, that's true.
They made his head bigger.
Like a Ludacris video.
They gave him a... they made it real, you know, and I like it. I want to be able to touch effects.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We talked about basically the basic story or anecdote of how Sean Connery came to be in that movie.
Oh, have we? I don't remember it.
So
refresh my memory.
So Sean Connery had passed up notably roles in, like, I think both The Matrix and like Lord of the Rings, or just big. It would end up being big movies, big adaptations, or big movies of like fantasy, sci-fi type premises, right?
Yeah.
And he basically was like, oh fuck, I kind of messed up. I missed out on like a lot of money and a lot of potential.
Shit.
So the next time, just because I don't understand something, I'm not going to necessarily say no to it.
Right.
And so he said yes to the next one, and the next one was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Incredible. Whoopsies.
Because I think they originally offered him, like, I forget if it was, you know, Gandalf or Saruman or somebody. You know what I mean? They offered him somebody. I forget who in Lord of the Rings, but he said no. Because he was just like, oh, it's just a bunch of bullshit, like, fantasy stuff. Like,
it is a bunch of bullshit fantasy stuff, but it's also the right bullshit fantasy stuff.
Well, there's just a reason it's such an enduring story. You know, people read it. Every generation kind of rediscovers it. It's not going anywhere.
No, not at all.
Even without a big fancy adaptation.
No, there's no... I don't foresee any future controversy with Tolkien, you know?
Here's a question I have for you.
That's the downside to Harry Potter, is that J.K. Rowling just kept fucking talking.
Yeah.
She just kept fucking talking, and now Harry Potter's like this kind of weird thing that you can't really publicly like anymore. And I understand that. I get why people think that. She's a real piece of shit.
Well...
Are you okay, mister? Get up! Do I have to get him up?
The steadfast refusal to just... engage or get better, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
We're not talking about like, oh, this historical figure said some things at one point in their life that they later recanted. Is that problematic? It's like, well, this isn't that at all. No, this is an ongoing, like, she is vehemently opposed to a whole group of people.
Right. And also, it's important to note here that if you're a piece of shit, you can decide not to be.
At any point.
And I'll welcome you with open arms.
It's so easy to not be a piece of shit.
Right. If you decide to change your mind and be like, you know what, maybe I made a bad call. Cool, let's talk about that. Let's discuss that. Let's work that out. How do you think this elevator works? This always happens with these movie tie-in games. Is that we're talking, they may have said exactly what to do here. Press B while in midair to smash certain sections of ground with the credit slam.
Oh, and just to put a button
there
on,
it is. Perfect.
Just to put a little button on the Sean Connery thing. Yes, he was in fact offered the role of Gandalf. He famously turned down the part, reportedly worth $30 million up front and 15% of the box office.
Oh my god.
Because he did not understand the script or the material.
How does Sean Connery miss the Lord of the Rings? How'd that slip by him?
Dude, he think about what he was doing when Lord of the Rings was popular. He was already James Bond.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not reading fantasy novels while playing James Bond.
I forget the story, but it was, some famous actor meeting, I think it was Martin Scorsese or somebody like that, like one of those big time directors. And the person getting ready to introduce them was like, all right, so Marty has no idea who you are. Just, so you'll have to introduce yourself fully, like at the beginning before we start this.
Yeah.
And the person was like, oh, you mean he like hasn't seen my work or whatever? Like, I'm a pretty big deal. Like, I'm actually really famous.
I'm kind of a big deal.
And not even in a douchey way, but just in a like, no, I've been famous for a long time.
He's actually shocked.
I've been famous for a long time.
Like, no, people know me. I'm
an A-lister.
I'm not shocked that people know me.
It was that kind of thing. And he's like, oh, no, he has no idea who you are at all. So, I mean, there are people, you get tunneled into your own stuff and your own lane, and you miss things. Right.
That kind of happened to me recently. I had an old guy moment. I was watching the new Muppets on Disney Plus. Their one episode of the new Muppet Show.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, she didn't even build anything.
And I'm like, who? Who is this woman?
She's just the newest flavor of pop singer.
Yeah, and that's
which sounds dismissive, but like they literally rotate out pop singers every like 2 years.
It's just how it goes. They're grown in a lab.
That's the nature of it.
There's you have your few years where you're super popular. You probably make a fuckload of money.
That's how they were doing it when we were younger. If you consider the fact that when Britney Spears came out, I think her first album came out in '99. Her next album came out in like 2000, and then one other one came out in 2002, and then she had her greatest hits. After 5 years.
Already greatest hits.
That's when she had the greatest hits. That was the kind of timeline we were talking about.
Right, and I think let me be clear that I'm not trying to be like another stupid fucking pop star. No, I'm just saying that this is how pop music works.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
That's the point we're trying to make. That's just the nature of pop music. Just like rock bands, they go in like decade-long cycles.
Yeah. So I watched it, and the entire time, all I thought was, I wish I wasn't as out of touch as I apparently am. I'd probably enjoy this more if I knew more about this person,
But you liked the Muppets.
Yeah, the Muppets are great.
I mean, the Muppets just always hit.
Kermit sounded weird.
I don't love it.
Kermit sounded weirder than usual.
I'm not like mad about it because like you kind of hinted at there, Muppets voices in general and Kermit especially in the last few years hasn't really sounded like himself.
Who did the voice immediately after Jim Henson passed away?
Oh,
I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know that he sang like I forget who sang as Big Bird. He sang Rainbow Connection at the funeral as Big Bird. I forget who did it. Anyway, it's one of them guys. I liked his Kermit voice, whoever that guy is. Enough to where I didn't really notice it when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I notice it more.
When I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is newer, quote unquote, Kermit. Doesn't sound like original OG, like Muppet movie Kermit. But it's still right there. It's right neck and neck with it.
Yeah, I'm not. The new Kermit didn't even sound like he was trying to do Kermit.
It's like Raiders and Last Crusade. They're right there, neck and neck.
They're right.
It's not like Temple of Doom. It's kind of way down there.
Which is my favorite.
Is it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom is my favorite.
But it has the worst love interest.
Oh yeah, I don't care about that. I like the part where he
not even from a story standpoint necessarily. She's just annoying.
All right, I didn't expect to have to defend Temple of Doom, but here we are.
Do it. It's on trial.
When he pulls that guy's heart out of his chest,
all right, that's bad.
And like cackles and screams like a fucking psycho.
All right.
It's awesome.
That's cool.
Hanum Shemai, Hanum Shemai. It's incredible.
That part's cool. That part, I'll give you. But
or whenever he's like, he's trapped
screeching through the whole thing.
So Willie's screeching through the hole, right? And he's like,
We are going to die.
Well, they're always gonna die.
They're always gonna die. But I don't know. I liked it. Look at how fat the Shrek box is. So Temple of Doom, I didn't know. Is that the least liked?
No, I don't know. I always had a sauce. I assumed most people like Raiders the most.
I guess.
And And I always had a soft spot personally for Last Crusade. He banged the same girl his dad did.
Hell yeah.
It's fun for the whole family. You know.
We call that a G, is what we call that.
Another Sean Connery gem. That was Sean Connery's idea. It was just like, no, I have to best him. Anything Indiana Jones can do, I can do better or have done first.
And years later, we would get the Austin.
So if you give him a girl to bang, I have to have banged her first.
Years later, we get Austin Powers Goldmember, where Michael Caine plays Sean Connery in an Austin Powers movie.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Daddy wasn't there.
Upgrade.
I'm just full of all these Sean Connery tidbits. I don't know why.
I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna upgrade the freeze ray, maximum freeze ray, min max. You know, just like D&D.
Hell
Pick
yeah.
a thing, be the best at it.
Notice we got better at doing the bridge building and stuff.
You've said notice or noticeably a few times this evening. A couple of guys earlier said noticeably, and every time anyone says it, I think about Futurama when he goes
Noticeably, FAT? Drop us a beat!
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka.
Every time I hear the word noticeable or noticeably, I think about that. Anyway, got off kilter there. Excavator enemies are vulnerable after they're attacked. Do I freeze them? No, I don't. I want to be. Quit making me play Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
I freeze shit and then I punch it and it explodes. It's a solid. And Mr. Incredible's here for moral support.
Hey, there's an area I think you should wait for the bridge. It's popping out though.
It's popping out. It
There-
doesn't even let me go. It
there
doesn't even
it
let.
is.
The game doesn't even let you make the mistake of falling off the edge.
Yeah, the game's like, hold on, idiot.
Hang on, the bridge isn't gone yet. I know that you're.
Swear to God, if you make me reload.
It's like I know you're 7, and
Yeah. And your parents think you're in bed.
and your parents think you wanted this game.
Yeah. You're
That
dead.
is, this is one of those games where they saw it at the store. Somebody's parents said,
Dad's trying to buy your love right after the divorce.
"All right, little shithead likes The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
Get him this one." Then they get it home and they go, "You didn't even buy me the first game. You bought me the sequel."
Right.
All right, so what should I do here? This looks like Mr. Incredibly. I pick it
Yeah,
up,
push it over.
push it.
Yeah, because look at there's some.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, do the thing.
I'm trying. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Doing the thing. Dig deep.
Incredible.
I love these little spots of hold the button down in this spot. Which spot? It's flashing right in front of you.
Incredible.
We didn't think about game design. We thought about we don't want you to stop playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. We want you to finish the game.
Just keep walking with us. Just keep going.
Just keep pushing. No, not that way. Doesn't let
Yeah.
you fall off the edge. Doesn't let you make any mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Just press the B button till they're dead. There's no real stakes. That's the thing about this era of gaming, is that in the Xbox, GameCube, and PS2 game era, your shield will regenerate. You know? You took a bunch of damage, just stuck behind this box for a while.
Yeah.
You'll be alright. And now that I've said that, I'm stuck. I can't push anything over here. If I freeze something, I know what to do.
Yeah, freeze the water.
I'm gonna pick up this box.
Nope.
No, this is trust
Oh,
me.
yeah, throw it at the thing.
Yeah. Let me Frozone, get out of the way.
He hasn't moved.
That's it. All right, so this part you would have had to figure that out. There wasn't a flashing light until I picked the box up.
Right. Yeah.
That's not terrible. I'll
See,
give
with the
credit where it's
flowing
due.
water coming out of the pipe over there, I thought that would be something that Frozone would maybe interact with, but nah.
They're like, no, we can't just
Game's
have.
not even that clever.
They're like, we know Frozone's incredible. We can't just have him
Right.
do everything. Craig's like, no, I'm incredible. There's a big eye on my chest. I'm Mr. Incredible. And Frozone's like, no, I'm the best.
He's the cool. He's
He's
just the
fucking
coolest.
awesome.
He's sort of the Spider-Man of the group.
That turtleneck he wears at the beginning of the movie is badass.
You know what I mean? When you're a kid and you just like all kids, I feel like have a Spider-Man phase. Even if they eventually like some other superhero more. For like a certain like 5 to 8 year old boy, Spider-Man is the coolest guy who's ever existed.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
No, I got a hot take about Spider-Man and Marvel in general. I think that without Spider-Man, I don't think we'd have modern Marvel.
Oh, that's 100% correct.
All right.
Thank you, Sam Raimi.
That's the end of the hot takes. We will see you next time.
Leads on the Menjay.